And we're live. I think we're live. Yes, we're live. Hello, everybody. It's me, Maxim Banjo Man Cassette, and today we're doing I Want to Be Like You, the classic Louis Prima tune that was used in the Jungle Book. This one is requested by Juliana, so thank you very much for requesting this tune. And Juliana is an intermediate beginner banjo player, so we're going to do a fairly straightforward and simple rendition of this song. We are going to do 5 steps. And like all my videos, you want to make sure you can do each step before moving on to the next. So there's going to be 5, and then with each one, you want to pause it and make sure that you can do it before moving on to the next. We're going to work on tuning, chords, chord chart, so how long we're going to stay on each chord, and then the actual rhythm, and finally working in the vocals. So it's going to be 5 steps. Sound good? Good. All right, here we go. First step, tuning. This song is in A minor, and although it can be done, can be transposed if you want to. There's lots of different ways to transpose tunes. We're gonna play with the original tuning, and the way that I've always just done it on the banjo is to tune the 5th string so that it matches, so that it's in the key of the song. So that's going to be taking the 5th string up to an A. So you can maybe pause the video and tune it up if you want to. It's okay. Well, before you do, I'll just say it is safe to tune your 5th string banjo, 5-string banjo, 5th string to an A, but not a lot further. It is going to start to feel tight, but usually an A is about as high as you want to go. If you have miniature railroad spikes, those are really helpful. They're like mini cabots. You can get those installed at your local music store. And I remember saying somebody said once that every banjo should have those spikes, and it's true. So you can install a cabo or have these spikes installed. And so I think I have a couple. Some people do 3. You get my drift. So that's the first step. Tuning it up to an A. You can pause and then keep going. Next step is the chords. So since Juliana is at a beginner intermediate, we're going to just stick to the basic chords. If this song is in a bit of a ragtime jazz style, and if we wanted to, we could learn multiple shapes for each chord and move it around a little bit. So if you wanted to, you can at any point you can pause and look at the different chord shapes for each chord. There's usually about 3 shapes for each chord on the banjo. For example, the first chord that we're going to do is A minor, and so you want to learn them at the bass, the bottom. And when I say like bass bottom, it means lower. It's like that way in sound. And so we're playing an A minor chord. You can pause, look up A minor banjo. Index is going to be on the 1st strings, and then other fingers on the 2nd string. And so if you want some challenge, you can learn the other forms too. You can check out the chord chart that's in the description to find out which chords we're going to play. If you want to even fast forward, it's going to be A minor, and then E7. For the E7, you might want to leave that 5th string out. It's going to start to sound kind of funky. That's the first. For the chorus, we're going to do C, A major, not minor anymore, and then G, which I kind of like in the F shape, so that's in the 2nd position, and then C again, and D. So A minor, E7 for the verse, and then C, A major, G, D, G, C for the chorus. And so, if you want the straightforward version, you can go learn all the root positions. If you want to challenge yourself some more, you can learn all 3 positions for each chord. So once you get to the 12th fret, it starts to repeat the double dots here. So you're going to be using basically the same shape if you want to play up here. And it just makes this kind of cool effect where rather than just staying on one chord, you get different voicings, it's called. So there we go. So those are all the different chords you can use. So that's the second step. So at any time you can pause the video, go look up A minor, E7, C, D, G on the banjo. Learn them. Learn just how to transition through them. You can do the shake-off game if you want to. A trick I learned from yada, yada, yada. So whenever you're learning a new chord and you want to get it under your fingers quickly, play it, take your hand off, shake it, put your hand back, play it, shake it about 10 times, and then eventually it's going to be able to go right there. So you want to build that muscle memory. All right. So those are the first 2 steps. We still have 3 to go. All right. Here's step number 3. Now you've learned your chords. You've been able to transition through them. You have the right tuning. So now we're going to work on the chord structure. So you can maybe not minimize, but mediumize. What is it even called when you have the window in half size? And check out the chord description, the chord chart in the description. And so most chord charts that you see have the chords attached to lyrics online. And so what's different about this is that it indicates how long you should be staying on each chord. So we're going to start by doing a single downstroke for each bar. And so a bar is a group of 4 beats. A beat is a single pulse. I'll just repeat that. Each bar, which is like a block of time, is comprised of beats, and a beat is like a single tuck, tuck. So tuck, 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 tuck is a bar, and that's how we count and measure music. It's also known as a measure. A bar is also known as a measure. So we're going to start by doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. There's 3 bars of A minor. And so you want to kind of start to practice this and memorize this chord shape, so that when you're singing, you don't have to think about it as much. It's just, you can do it separately. So yeah, it's going to take a little practice, but well worth it. And we're going to still be able to play and sing the song, but you want to practice this by itself to really strengthen it and to improve this aspect of the song by itself. So 3 bars of A minor, 1 bar of E7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next line, next group of 4 measures, it doesn't really have a name, a section, a line we'll call it, is E7, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, and then it restarts. So that's the form for the verse. And so you want to start by practicing that and see if you can memorize by counting out loud and replacing the first beat of every bar. What a beat and a bar is. Beat, and a bar is groups of 4. I'm going to replace the first beat of every bar with a number counting that bar. So, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first line. And I like to switch for the second line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. That is the shape, that is the chord structure for the verse. So you can pause now if you want to and just practice that, or you can follow along, and we're going to go into the chord structure for the chorus, which is a different set of chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4 for the C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3 for the A minor. D 2, 3, 4, G 2, 3, 4, C 2, 3, 4, G 2, 3, 4. So for these, you want to practice just a single strum to start off with. C234, 2234, A234, A234, D234, G234, C234, G234. Ooh, baby, I wanna be like you. Ooh, Scooby Doo, Pop, walk like you, talk like you too. Ooh, doo doo doo, but it's true. We're gonna get into the rhythm later. So that is the chord structure for the verse and the chorus. So that is step number 3, is to practice the chord structure. So for this, you can just do, striking one once and seeing if you can like start to memorize it if you can, or else just becoming comfortable with those chord changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. So I'll start on that A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the next line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, good job. So you can stop and you can practice that. So that's the chord structure. If you want, you can add one more element to that. It's just doing a single downstroke on each chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Make sense? Great. I'm walking on Swingman, I'm VIP. I made it to the top and I had to stop and that's what bothered me. I wanna be a man, cause and stroll right into town and be just like the other men. I'm tired of walking around. I'm going with you. I'm tired of walking around. I'm tired of walking around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's a little bit more in there, and so I have in brackets. I have a G, so that is the second ending. We're actually going to share. We're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4. The second, so that is that is basically the form for the verse. However, it does it twice, and the second time around, on that very last A minor. So keep an eye on that chord chart. There is a G that shares the bar. So what that means is instead of a whole bar of A minor, we're going to do 2 beats of A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of a transition into the chorus. And then for the chorus, you just do once through. So verse and then chorus. All right, and so great job. So you can practice that verse, chorus, single stroke or 4 simple downstrokes. And so that's getting the chord structure down. That's 3. We have 2 to go. Number 4 is the rhythm. Doing the rhythm. Okay, so rhythm. So if you listen to the recording, there's a banjo. There's going chunk, 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 chunk. yeah, we can. This is a kind of a swing rhythm. So it's 1, 2. You can start clapping on the 2. Snapping on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so what the we're going to start off with our rhythm. The last section doing 4 beats to the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so what I'm doing here is to slow down a lot, I'm doing a strum using the back of my nail here. And then on the second beat, there's kind of an up, down. Down is 1, up is 2. On the downbeat, 1, 2. Oh, sorry, on the upbeat, I mean, there's a little bit more emphasis, and there's a left hand mute that happens immediately after you strike the string. And so this is just my technique, but I find that it works well. So some people do a mute. So you can do a mute like that, and there's that 5th string in there, so you kind of want to avoid it because you can't mute the 5th string. So you can do a straight mute, that would sound like this, or you can strike the strings and then mute with the left hand by coming off ever so slightly, so it sounds a little bit more like this. I made it to the top and I had to stop. That's what's bothering me.
The jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I want to be a man cub, and stroll right into town and be just like the other men. I'm tired of walking around. Oh, ooby-doo. I want to be like you. I want to walk like you, talk like you. You say it's true. And it's like me, can learn to be human too.